Ezekiel 36. ואתה בן האדם, הנה באל הרי Yisrael. And thou, son of Adam, prophesy thou to the mountains of Yisrael. ואמרת הרי Yisrael, שמעו דבר Yahweh. And thou shalt say, mountains of Yisrael, hear ye the word of Yahweh. כה אמר Adonai Yahweh, thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, יען אמר האויב עליכם, האח. Because the enemy hath said over you, the ach, ובמות עולם, למורשה הייתה לנו. And high places of unseen time have become for a possession for us. לכן הנבא ואמרת. Therefore prophesy thou when thou shalt say, כה אמר Adonai Yahweh, thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, ירן בירן שמות ושאוף אתכם מסביב, להיותכם מורשה לשארית הגויים, ותעלו על שפת לשון ודיבת העם. Because and because a desolation and to trample ye from round about, for your being a possession to the remnant of the people. And ye came up upon the lip of the tongue and the whispering of a people. לכן הרי Yisrael, therefore, O mountains of Yisrael, שמעו דבר Adonai Yahweh, hear ye the word of Adonai Yahweh. כה אמר Adonai Yahweh, thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, להרים ולגבעות, להפיקים ולגאות, ולגאות, ולגאיות. Thus Adonai Yahweh hath said to the mountains and to the hills, to the channels and to the valleys, ולחורבות השוממות, ולערים הנעזבות, and to the waste places desolate, and to the cities forsaken. אתרהיו לבז וללעג לשארית הגויים אתר מסביב, which became for a spoil and for a derision to the remnant of the nations, which is from round about. לכן כה אמר Adonai Yahweh, therefore thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, אם לא בהשכינתי דיברתי על שארית הגויים ועל אדום כולה, if not by fire of my jealousy I have worded over the remnant of the nations and over Edom, all of it. Atranatanu et arashi lahem lemorasha b'shimachat kol levab b'shat nefesh lemagn migrasha lavaz, which they have given my land to them for a possession, in joy of all a heart, in contempt of soul, so that for the sake of driving it out for a prey. Lachen hinave al hadamat Yisrael. Therefore prophesy thou over the ground of Yisrael. Wahamarta leharim walagvaot lahapikim walaggeayot kohamar Adonai Yahweh. And thou shalt say to the mountains and to the hills, to the ravines and to the valleys, thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, Hinnani beqinahati uvahamati dibarti. Behold me, in my jealousy and in my wrath I have spoken. Yarnakalim matagoyim nashatem. Because the shame of nations ye have borne. Lachen kohamar Adonai Yahweh. Therefore, thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, Ani nashati et yadi. I have lifted my hand. Imelo hagoyim ataralachem misaviv. Hema kalimatam yishahu. If the nations which are for you round about, they shall not bear their iniquity, Wahatem hare Yisrael anapichem titenu. And ye, O mountains of Yisrael, ye shall give your branches. Uperiyachem tishahu la'ammi Yisrael. And your fruit ye shall lift for my people Yisrael. Ki qerbu lavo, for they are near to come. Ki hinnani halechem, for behold me toward you. Wapaniti halechem, and I shall turn to you. Wne'avadatem, w'nizra'atem, and ye shall be served, and ye shall be sown. V'hirabeti alechem hadam, kol bet Yisrael kullo, and I shall multiply over you mankind, Adam, all the house of Yisrael, all of it. V'noshavu ha'arim, and the cities shall be inhabited. V'hechorabot tibanana, and the ruins shall be built. V'hirabeti alechem hadam hubehema, and I shall multiply upon you man and animal. Waravu waparu, and they shall multiply, and they shall be fruitful. وهو ثابتي أتكم كقدموتكم, and thou shalt be inhabited. No, and I shall cause you to be inhabited, like your former times. وهتيبوتي مريشوتكم, and I shall cause good from your beginnings, more than from your beginnings. Wida'atim ki ani Yahweh, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. V'holakti alechem Adam, and I shall cause men to walk upon you. Et ammi Yisrael, my people Yisrael. Virethuka, and they shall inhabit thee, they shall possess thee. Wahayita lahem l'na'la, and thou shalt be for them for a possession, for an inheritance. V'lohatosi od l'shakalam, and thou shalt not add any longer to bereave them. Koha Adonai Yahweh. Thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, Yachna Omerim Lachem, Ochelet Hadam, At, because of one's saying to you, an eater of men thou art, Umeshakkelet Goyaik Hayit, and one bereaving of thy nations thou art. Laken Adam lo hetochelu od. Therefore, Adam, thou shalt not devour, thou shalt not eat Adam anymore. Ugoyaik lo heteshakeli od. And thy nations thou shalt not bereave any longer. Nahum Adonai Yahweh, a declared thing of Adonai Yahweh. V'lo hashemi ahelaich od, and I shall not cause to thee to be heard any more, Gilim matahagoyim, the shame of the nations. I shall not cause the shame of the nations to be heard for thee any more, concerning thee any more. V'cherapata amim lo hatishehi od, and the reproach of peoples thou shalt not bear any longer. V'goyaik lo hatakashilu od, and thy nations thou shalt not bereave any more. Nahum Adonai Yahweh, a declared thing of Adonai Yahweh. Vayahi devar Yahweh elai le'amor, and the word of Yahweh was to me, saying, Ben Adam bet Yisrael yothvim ala admatam, Vayitamhu hotah bedarkam, Uva'alilotam. O son of Adam, the house of Yisrael, once dwelling upon their ground, also defiled it by their way and by their idols. Kutumahata hanidda hayata darakam lepanai, like the uncleanness of the menstruating woman, their way was before my faces. Waeshapoka hamati alehem, and I poured out my wrath upon them. Alahadam atarashapaku alahar, upon their blood, upon the blood, or on account of the blood which they spilt upon the land. Ubegilulehem timuha, and their idols, and by their idols they defiled it. Wahafithotam bagoyim, wayezaru baharashot, kedarakam wuka'alilotam, thafatatim. And I scattered them among the nations, and I dispersed, and they were dispersed in the lands, according to their way, and according to their doings, I have judged them. Vayavo el hagoyim atrabahu tam, vayahallalu et Hashem kodeshi, and he came to the nations where they came there, and they profaned the name of my holiness, my name of holiness. Behemor lahem amayahwele wemeharsho yashahu, in the saying for them, the people of Yahweh these are, and from his land they went out. Waihamul alashem kodeshi, and I had regard or pity, I had compassion, I had pity upon my name of holiness. Atarhiluhu bet Yisrael bagoyim atrabahu thama, which the house of Yisrael profaned. They profaned it among the nations where they came to there. Laken hemor levet Yisrael, therefore say thou to the house of Yisrael, Ko hamar Adonai Yahweh, thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, Lo lemarnechem ani osher bet Yisrael, not for your sake am I one effectuating, O house of Yisrael, ki himel Hashem kodeshi atar hillalatem bagoyim atar bahatem tham. But whether or if for my name of holiness, which ye have profaned among the nations, where ye came there. V'kiddashti et shemi hagadol hamhulal bagoyim atar hillalatem betokam, and I shall sanctify my great name, the name profaned among the nations, where ye profaned, or which ye profaned in their midst. We are the Hagoyim ki hani Yahweh, Naum Adonai Yahweh, Behikadashi, Bakem, Le'enehem, and the nations shall know that I am Yahweh, a declaration of Adonai Yahweh, in my being sanctified among them before their eyes. In my being sanctified among you before their eyes. وَلَاقَحْتِيهَتْكَمْ مِنَهَا and I shall take you from the nations. وَقِبَّثْتِيهَتْكَمْ مِكُلْ هَرَاشُوتْ and I shall gather you from all the lands. وَهَبَتِيهَتْكَمْ إِلَى and I shall bring you to your ground. وَزَارَقْتِي عَلَيْكُمْ مَيَّ طَهُورِيمْ and I shall sprinkle upon you clean waters. Uttaharatem and ye shall become clean. Ye shall be clean. Mikol tumaotekem umikol gilulekem ataharatekem from all your uncleannesses and from all your idols I shall cleanse you. وَنَاتَتِي لَكُمْ لِبَّ hadash and I shall give for you a new heart. وَرُوحَ hadatha etin بِقِرْبِكُمْ and a new spirit I shall give in your midst. وَحَسِيرُوتِ et lib hadam and I shall remove the heart of the stone mibsharkum from your flesh. وَنَاتَتِي لَكُمْ lib bashar and I shall give for you a heart of flesh. وَيَتْرُوحِي etin بِقِرْبِكُمْ and my spirit I shall give in your midst. وَآشِيتِ et أَتْرَبْ حُقَّيْ تَلَكُ and I shall effectuate that in my statutes ye shall walk. وَمِثْقَاتَيْ تِشْمَرُوا وَعَشِيتَمْ and my judgments ye shall keep and ye shall effectuate. وَيَتَبْتَمْ بَارَكْ أَتْرَنَاتَتِي لَهَبُوتَكَمْ and ye shall dwell in the land which I gave to your fathers. وَهَيَتَمْ لِي لَعَامْ and ye shall be to me for a people. وَأَنُوكِي هَيَ لَكُمْ لِإِلَٰهِيمْ and I shall be for you, and I shall be for you for God. وَهُوشَعْتِيهَتْكَمْ مِكُلْ تُمَوَوْتَكَمْ and I shall save you from all your uncleannesses. وَقَارَهْتِي أَتَحَدَّاغَانْ وَهِرْبَيْتِي هُوتُو وَلُوهَتِنْ عَلَيْكَمْ رَغَبْ and I shall call to the grain, and I shall multiply it, and I shall not give upon you a famine. وَهِرْبَيْتِي et peri ha'esh and I shall multiply the fruit of the tree. وَتَنُوبَتْ hashada and the fruit or produce of the field. لَمَغَنَ أَتَرَ لُوهَ تِقَّهُ عُودْ خَرْبَتْ رَغَبْ بَغْوَيِّم for the sake that ye shall not receive any more the reproach of a famine among the nations. وَذَكَرْتَمْ et دَرْكَكَمْ הרעים ומעלליכם, אתר לא טובים ונקוטותם בפניכם. על עוונותיכם ועל תועבותיכם. And ye shall remember your ways, your evil ways, and your doings, which were not good. And ye shall feel loathing. Ye shall suffer loathing in your faces on account of your iniquities and on account of your abominations. Lo halamaranakem ani osher neum Adonai Yahweh. Not for your sakes, for your sake, I am one effectuating a declaration of Adonai Yahweh. You are the Alakim. Let it be known to you. Boshu v'hikalamu midarkechem bet Yisrael. Be ye ashamed, and be ye confounded from your ways, O house of Yisrael. Ko amar Adonai Yahweh. Thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, B'yom tahari etakem, in the day of my cleansing you, mikol avonotekem, from all your iniquities, wahothabti et ha'arim. Also I shall cause the cities to be inhabited. V'nivenu hechorabot, and the waste places shall be built. V'harsh unashama, v'harsh hanashama te'aved, and the desolate land shall be worked. Tahat atrahayata shamama le'ene kol over, when it was before a desolation before the eyes of every passerby. Wa'amaru harsh haladi hanashama hayata kagana redden we'he'arima he'chorabot وَهَنَّشَمْمُوتْ وَهَنَّهْرَاسُوتْ بِثُورُوتْ يَعْثَابُ. And they shall say, this land, it was desolate, hath become, this desolate land hath become like the Garden of Eden, and the waste cities, and the cities waste and desolate and torn down. They are inhabited, fortified. They are inhabited, fortified. We are the Hagoyim, and the nations shall know. Atra Yisharu Savivotechem, which have remained around about you. Ki ani Yahweh baniti hanharasot natati hanshama, that I am Yahweh, I have built the torn down places. I have planted the desolate one. Ani Yahweh, Dibbarti wa Ashiti. I am Yahweh, I have worded, and I shall effectuate. Kohamar Adonai Yahweh. Thus Adonai Yahweh hath said, Od thot hidarish lebet Yisrael, la'ashot lahem. Even this I will be sought for the house of Yisrael to effectuate for them. Arabehotam kathon Adam. I will increase them like a flock of Adam. Kathon Kodashim, like a flock of holy things. Kathon Yerushalem b'mo'adeha, like the flock of Yerushalem in her appointed times. Kenetihyana ha'arim ha'chorebot meleot thon ha'adam. Thus the wasted cities shall be full of flock of Adam, full of a flock of Adam. We are the Oki Hani Yahweh, and they shall know that I am Yahweh.